live. Oh, we're live.
Where? Oh, are we on?
Hey guys, I think so. Maybe you want to have Ken check to make sure that we're live.
Okay.
So I don't know if anybody's on, but this is Medium Mari Cartagenova, and I'm joined by my dear friend Catherine Grace, who you cannot see in the picture right now. She just got up to check on something. But I wanted to try out the StreamYard thing. So if you are on watching this, then please post a comment. There's my guest, Catherine Grace, animal communicator extraordinaire. So I was just going to check to make sure that we are live on my page.
Oh, okay.
Did you see us? I haven't done the StreamYard before, so I just wanted to make sure it was working.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. I don't know if anybody's on there. If anybody can see us, can you? Oh, it says we are. If anyone's on, can you make a comment, please? That would be awesome, so we know that you're there. But in any event, I'm sure people will join. It takes a little while sometimes for people to find out that we're on. So, Hi, everybody. Again, this is my friend Catherine Grace. She's an amazing animal communicator, animal intuitive. She does animal art and medical intuition. Hey, Sarah. Thanks for putting up some comments so we know somebody's there. We're not just talking to ourselves like some crazy ladies. And we just I hadn't done the StreamYard thing before, so we wanted to check it out and try it. And we thought we would come on and introduce ourselves, let you know a little bit about what we both do and any events and stuff we're having. So basically what we're going to do is just chat a little bit about what each of us does, and then we're going to do some mini readings. So if anybody out there is interested in readings, I do people, animals, intuitive, mediumship. But if you're interested in an animal reading, please send me or Catherine a photo of your fur baby. And you can send that in Messenger on Facebook. And that way we'll have the picture. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Nice, thanks for tuning in. It's one of my students. She's also an amazing animal communicator, so check her out as well. So Catherine, thanks for joining me on the StreamYard experiment. And let's tell everybody a little bit about you.
Well, thank you for inviting me. And my name is Catherine Grace. I've been doing animal communication for my whole life, but I've been doing it professionally for the past 2 years. I'm clairaudient, and very empathic. And I also do a lot of medical intuitive appointments. I can't diagnose, but I can give impressions of how the animal is feeling and if they need help with anything. And I can also do drawings of these impressions. And so it's really helpful. But it's something I love doing.
Absolutely. Catherine's a really amazing artist, and I've seen a lot of her work. So sometimes if she's told me if she's meeting with a client, she can draw a picture of what's going on, like with a horse or something, and what's physically happening to them. And maybe tell them a little bit more about your art, Catherine. How does that work for you?
Well, with me, I draw pictures of the animal, how I see it in my mind's eye. So I often see animals' auras. So I'll paint what their aura is, and all the colors have different meanings in the painting, and I'll let the person know what the colors are representing. And I just draw their whole their aura, and I can also draw the person with their animal, so it's extra meaningful.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. And is that something you can give to the client when you're done with it, or?
Yeah. So I've been doing that. There's one posted on my page right now that I just did of a client of mine, Jen Shepherd, and her horse Asp. And they have a super deep spiritual connection. And they knew each other in many past lives. So I just tried to draw that. And I have so much fun when I'm drawing, because when I'm drawing, their aura keeps on changing too. So I have to keep up with it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm getting, Tracy said they're getting a lot of reverb with your audio, Catherine. So I don't know if your professional IT person can help you with that. So thank you, Tracy. I know
Um,
it's hard sometimes with the audio and being spiritual mediums and animal
okay.
communities, we may not be the best.
I'll get my IT person right now. I'll be right back.
All right, so she's going to work on her audio, but for anyone that doesn't know me, welcome. I'm Mari Cartagenova, and or I just go by Medium Mari because who can say my last name anyway? I can barely say it, but I am a psychic, a medium, an animal communicator, and I also work to help find lost pets.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, she's back, so she's going to try. I'm just giving my little
I have
intro.
my IT person with me. It's Ken.
Okay, speaking into that.
Here, is that better?
Yeah, I was just doing my intro about all this, the things that I offer and everything. So,
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I was just saying. So if you don't know me, I think maybe a lot of people on my page do know the work that I do. But I work, with mediumship, connecting with people who have passed. I connect with animals who have passed or animals that are still here. Again, I do some of the missing animal work. I also have worked with missing persons as well. So I have worked on different missing person cases as well, and that's something that's near and dear to my heart because obviously, if God forbid you had someone missing, you would want to find out what happened to them. So so that's what I love to do. I love to do this work to help people, and that's really the main reason that I do it. I'm also a licensed therapist. That's what I was doing prior to getting involved in this. So a lot of time that sort of bleeds into the work that I'm doing. So I feel like working with the emotional component of all of these things is really important because it is really heart centered, and that's really what we're here for, is to connect sort of your spirit to my spirit to the universal energy. So that's a little bit on me. And Catherine, how's your audio doing?
Does this sound better?
It does sound better so far. We'll have to ask if anybody hears any issues with audio, please let me know. And yeah, it does sound a little bit better, so that's awesome. And we're getting a couple of comments here. I'm going to post this one from Skylight. Let's see. My name is Hans from Panama City. If it's possible, we can have a reading. So I don't know what Hans is looking for particularly, but just sort of like an intuitive reading. Catherine, do you want to give Hans a reading, or do you want me to do it?
Maybe you can start.
Sure, no problem. Well, what I like to do is, if I'm doing just sort of a general intuitive reading, let's see, I'm going to take this down just so you can see us. Hans, or Skylight, I like that. That's a nice Facebook name. And hi, Lee, I see you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, Skylight says you're loud and clear. That's awesome. We have a couple of people on here that are hoping to get readings, and we will try to get to you all if possible. So what I like to do is, if I'm doing an intuitive reading, I just like to pull some cards, see where I'm led. So this is what I pulled for you, Hans. Destiny. Now for me, I don't just go right off the card. It's just sort of, for me, a tool, just like any other tool that you might use, like a pendulum or reading, crystal ball, anything. It's just something to engage your conscious mind while you're connecting intuitively. For me, Hans, as I connect to you very much, I'm feeling like you're on the precipice of something new. I feel like that you do have a lot of spiritual energy with you, and I'm not sure if this is a type of field that you're interested in working in, maybe not professionally, but even on the side of things. And I do feel like that's a part of your life that you've almost kept hidden in a way. I don't know if there's some issue with being, embarrassed by other people or something about that, but I'm picking up something about that, this working on your spiritual self and presenting that to the world so people can see more of that about you, would be something that would be important for you. And I also like to do a little numerology. As you can see, there's a 10 on this card, which turns out to be a 1. 1 is new beginnings. So I feel very much like that this working in the spiritual realm, sort of opening yourself up. I don't know if you meditate or you can do walking meditation. You don't have to sit and like om like a monk or anything. Would be important for you because that way you can really sort of tap into that part of yourself and open that as an expression to the world. And I feel in that sense, you're also going to be able to draw others to you of like minds. So that's sort of where I'm holding with that. And I hope that's helpful to you. So, oh yeah, there he said, yes, thank you. So, well, you are very welcome. So I'm glad that we were able to help you. So we basically, Catherine and I just wanted to come on and sort of chat a little bit about what we do and offer some readings. And let's see. So I don't know if you had anything you wanted to add on that, Catherine, or we could see.
He's going through a lot of big changes. He might want a change in career to fit his like spiritual growth. I feel like he's going through like a transition time right now. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's what I'm feeling like. But I feel like it's almost like the ending of the cycle that he's been in, and moving on to the next phase. So, oh, I'm so glad, Sky. I'm so glad the chat was helpful to you. I'm sorry, I'm calling you Sky. I know you said your name was Hans, but I'm not that smart. So, but you're very welcome, and I'm so glad that was helpful to you. Thank you so much. And let's see here. Hey, Tammy, how are you? I'm just scrolling through the comments here. Hey, Joan. Hey, Susan. Hi, Nancy. So there's a bunch of people that are on here looking for readings. So let's see. I'm trying to do them in order. So if I forget you or I pass over you, just post another comment and let me know that. Let's see, there's a Nancy that was looking for a reading. Also sounds more like a general reading. And Catherine, do you have any thoughts on what's going on with Nancy?
I feel like she's also going through a big change too. And I feel like she's looking for new, different work that she's doing right now. And I get her sense that she's very creative. She might want to use her creative skills for her new job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Because as I was sort of connecting to your energy, Nancy, I pulled this for you. Sorry, camera. It says moving on. This is John Holland's deck, by the way. His Psychic Tarot deck. It's basically the only deck I use. I love it. So thank you, John. Awesome deck. So yeah, as I connect to you, Nancy, I'm feeling like, I don't know why, but there's some sense of loss. So I don't know if you've lost a person recently or a pet, but I'm getting a little like, as I connect to your energy, like just feels like it's lowered a little bit. And of course, with the corona and everything, it's been a rough time for everybody. But I feel very much also like Catherine was saying that this is a transitional phase for you, but I think in a lot of ways, this is a time for you to go sort of inward and reassess what it is that you need to do for yourself. Because I feel like a lot of times, I mean, a lot of people do, but I feel also, especially you, that you spend a lot of time taking care of everybody else and really not yourself. So they're really talking to me about spending this time, or, as much as you can, sort of focusing on what your needs are, because I feel like this transition is almost from like being and doing what other people need you to do to doing what it is you need to do for yourself. So that's sort of what I'm feeling with you. And again, with that energy piece, a lot of it is universal energy, because I'm sure people have noticed that the energy on Earth right now is pretty rough. And especially for any empaths out there, a lot of people are depressed. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's been really difficult with being inside and all the fear and the media and everything. So it's important, I think, for you to take, Nancy, and for everybody to just take some time, get outside if at all possible, do some grounding on the earth, and just sort of allow yourself to settle into what are my needs now. Not everybody else, but what do I need to do for myself and for myself to move forward. So I hope that was helpful to you, Nancy. So thank you for watching. And I want to say, everybody, if you could share this on your stream, that would be really awesome. That would be really great. I'm definitely going to share it on my other pages as well, as I'm sure Catherine will. And yeah, I don't know, Catherine, if Ken posted it on your Facebook page, but he should if he hasn't. Her most amazing IT/husband. We're grateful for you, Ken. Thank you. But yeah, if you guys can share, that would be great. And if you have any questions also, we're happy to answer some questions. And I'm scrolling through here to see. I have another, let's see, who's here? I just saw you, Susan. Okay. Susan Littlefield, also lovely lady, friend of mine. She's wondering what her guides are up to now and what would they like her to know. So would you like me to take that one? I know Susan, Catherine, so I feel like that you will have a really good message.
Getting some impressions right now that the guides want Susan to take some more time for herself. I think you're being pulled in a lot of directions right now, and you're constantly working on, with missing animals, and you need to take some time to, heal yourself and to just some downtime and to look more inward. And I think also to find like a creative outlet that you can do. I'm sure it does get a little stressful working with missing animals a lot. And, it's just a good way to handle that. But I see more changes going on with your job as well. That you're getting a lot more heavier caseloads about missing animals.
That's cool. Thank you for that. I wanted to say, Catherine, your audio is still a little bit in and out, so I'm not sure, because if you have like a headset, maybe that might work a little bit better. If not, we'll struggle through, but just to let you know, it's been a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing, Tammy. I appreciate it. Susan, as I was connecting to your guide piece, I'm really feeling Archangel Raphael around you, because I'm feeling like a green light, and he's more about healing and health. And I know, everybody has different health issues they deal with, but there's some peace about that. So I would definitely pay attention to any green light, green energy you're feeling, because I feel like that he's going to be giving you signs. He's also giving me like a picture of a diamond. I don't know why, but it's like a green sparking like diamond or like an emerald color. And there's some piece about that as a message for you. But I do feel like there's a health piece that I know you've been working on and taking care of, but I feel like that he's very much around you trying to help lead you towards better health and just sort of feeling better. They're telling me internally and externally, for whatever that means. So that's what I was picking up with that as well. So hopefully that is helpful. Let's see. I'm trying to find the comment here. So hopefully that was good. All right, let's see. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the whole StreamYard thing, guys. So bear with me. The technology is not my strong suit. But
okay.
Thank you, everybody who's tuned in. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Diane. You're getting a little feedback there, Catherine. Oh, okay, yeah, honey.
That's better.
Nancy said she lost her dad, so she was just sort of validating the reading that I gave. So.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I'm sorry about that.
You sound much better. So.
Oh.
I know the headset is not too fun because I've had to wear them many times. But you definitely sound better until we get the whole audio figured out. So let's see. Do you have any? Because I know we still have people that are looking for readings here.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering, Catherine, is there any events or anything that you have going on soon that you want to tell people about?
Well, I'm teaching a beginner animal communication class on July 29th. And it's from 7 to 9 on Zoom. And it will be a lot of fun. So we're going to open up our intuitive abilities so we can form a deeper connection with our animals and people are always amazed at how quickly they can learn how to communicate to animals. It's kind of easy. I'm not supposed to say that, but it is something that people can definitely learn and do with their own animals at home or with their friends and family too.
That is awesome.
It's a lot of fun. It's so much
It is a
fun.
lot of fun. And I know that we're planning on doing a class together as well.
Yes, I'm so excited about that too.
I know, we haven't gotten a date
Yeah.
yet. I see a couple of people are asking for animal readings. So if anybody wants an animal reading, please feel free to send a photo to my my messenger, Mari Cartagenova Medium, or to Catherine's messenger, Catherine Grace. And then that way I myself work off of pictures, and I think Catherine does a lot too. It's just for whatever reason easier to connect to the animals that way. So if you would like an animal reading, please feel free to send me a photo to my my personal Facebook page, which is the Mari Cartagenova Medium page. I think you could probably send it to the other one, the the Medium Mari page. It's my business page, but then I have to switch over, and it's a whole nother thing. So anyway, just send it to my regular Mari Cartagenova Medium page, and I'll get it. Hey, Debbie, thanks for stopping by. Hey, Lana, how are you? Let's see. So who was next? So yeah, that's awesome that you're teaching that class, Catherine. I know we talked about setting one up. We don't have a date yet, but I'm thinking maybe the beginning of August we'll do a class together. And we're also thinking about doing like a gallery reading for animals. It could be for people.
Love that. Oh yeah.
Well, that would be really fun. And so those are all in the works as well. And I have a couple of things that are coming up. If you just can't get enough of me and you need to see more of me, on Wednesday this week, I'm going to be on Metaphysical Minds, which is the Best American Psychics page. And hosted by the amazing Shay Parker. We're going to be doing, myself and Catherine Glass are going to be talking all about auras. So if you'd like to, go to the American Psychic page and tune in. That's at 12 o'clock this Wednesday, July 15th. And this is Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time. So that would be awesome. And then I'm also going to be doing the Pet Detectives radio show, which is on July 23rd on Zoom, hosted by Pamela Marie Edmonds. And all of this stuff is on my website. So you can just check out my website. There it is, mediummari.com. I'm getting the hang of this here. And just go to the event page, and all my events are listed there. You can sign up there. You can book directly online. And if you want to connect with Catherine, this is her website, which she just redid, and it's really fabulous. Connecting with Catherine.com. Yeah, you did a really nice job. So
yeah, I was really happy with it.
Yeah, it's awesome. So if you want to connect to either of us, those are the best ways to reach out. Or you could also reach us on Messenger, and we could help you that way as well. So, so we got, hey, Leslie, how are you? We have some other, let me see. We have some other comments here. There's, let's see, a comment from PS Key Dost. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. So this looks like a relationship reading to me. It's interesting as I connect with that, just right off the bat, I'm feeling like he is being distant, not so much because of you, just because of his own personal issues. I'm feeling like that it's not that he's not able to just connect to you. I'm feeling like he's really not able to connect to anybody, because I'm feeling as I connect to him, my head just feels kind of heavy and like confused a little bit. I feel like he has a lot personally going on with him, and that he's really not able to make that connection. Like, I feel like his mouth says that he wants to make the connection, but emotionally he's not really able to make the connection. So dear, don't feel like that it's you, because it's really not you. I don't feel like he could make a connection with anybody right now. And, everything is divine timing. So you just sort of, if this is somebody that you really want to be in a relationship with, I think you're going to have to give him a lot of space. And if he's feeling in that place, you're going to have to allow him to come back to you, because I'm just feeling like he just can't really connect with anybody right now. Catherine, do you have any thoughts on this?
He seems very distracted, like he's really distracted right now, and I feel like his work is really stressing him out right now. So it's hard for him to focus like on the important things right now, like because his head is kind of up in the clouds right now. I think he needs to get more grounded, So
absolutely, yeah. And then PS just posted another comment that you were asking for his help with the job, but again, I think everything we said is still in the same thing. Basically, he's just really not able to help anybody because I feel like he's really focused on himself, not in a narcissistic kind of a way, but just in almost like a survival kind of a way I'm feeling, because it really feels very like guttural and deep for me that he's trying to work on his own things, whether he consciously knows it or not. I mean, we're always working on stuff and things are always affecting us. And if people are like, oh no, I'm fine, it's like just because they say that doesn't mean they're actually fine. So that's what I would say with that. So I think he has the best intentions, but he's just really not able to right now. And that's sort of, I feel like me, Catherine, and I are both getting that same info. So let's see here. So I'm looking to see if anybody sent me any pictures and of animals, and I do not see any. Catherine, did anybody send you any photos?
No.
Yeah, because I'm trying to, I checked both my pages. I'm not seeing any photos from anybody. So if you would like an animal reading, please send it to us in Messenger, the photo of your fur baby, and we will do that. Otherwise, we'll just work on everybody else that's come by. And we appreciate everybody watching. And again, if you can share, that would be awesome.
I'm having so much fun.
It's great.
It's really neat.
I'm glad we figured it out. That was like my biggest stress, is that I wouldn't be able to figure it out. But
just getting it together. Yeah,
exactly.
But it all worked out. It
did, for sure. So let's see. I'm just going back and seeing if I missed anybody. And I'm sure I probably did, because the comments go very quickly. There's somebody that was asking. Let me see. Lana. So she's wondering about her future career and when it will start to take off. So thank you so much, Lana, for tuning in, and for everybody for tuning in. Let me cogitate on that for a minute. It's interesting because, this is obviously a really hard time for everything, for careers, for, the world is almost stopped in its tracks. So in terms of your career, I do feel like, because they are talking to me, they're giving me 6 to 9. So I'm feeling like 6 to 9 month period. And I know that's probably not what you want to hear. I mean, who would? But it just feels like everything is so slow. Excuse me. I do feel like the wheels are kind of in motion. And I feel like you're in some helping type of profession, because that's what they're talking to me about. And I just wanted to pull a card for you anyway. So as you can see, that's the light card. And again, it's a 19. So 19 turns into, if you add 9 and 1, it's a 10, which is a 1. So that's also new beginnings for you. So I do feel, Anna, like that I feel like the wheels are in motion, but just because of the way the world is and the way everything's going on, that everything's just so slow now. So it's like, we're moving very slowly. It's almost like I'm seeing the gears that, made out of stone they would have on the Flintstones. I'm not sure why that came up, but it's just moving very slowly. And I do feel like there's some piece about you being in a helping profession, even if you're more in like an office setting. I feel like you're the person that people come to for help. Like they're always like, oh, these are my, problems du jour, and talk to you about all these things, because they just feel like you have that kind of light and you attract that. And I see that's the best direction, one of the best directions for you to move in, because people like to talk to you and, you know, they feel comfortable sharing things with you. So the helping profession is definitely something that I think would work really well for, you know, for your soul type. And but give it a little bit of time. It's definitely going to take a little bit of time because of the state of the world, and but it's happening slowly. Any thoughts about that, Catherine?
I think right now, like while you're waiting, to take time to take care of yourself more, because I see you helping so many people, you know, all at once, and you just need time to slow down and to, you know, be good to yourself, whether it's like going to a spa or just having time to like meditate or be outside in nature. It's something that you should really do for yourself right now. But I do see you getting a new job in a couple of months. It's going to take some time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you were talking, I was reading the comments, and Loretta sent me a picture of her fur baby. And what's your fur baby's name here? I can send it to you. I'll just send it to you, Catherine.
Oh, thank you. You can send it to my cell phone.
Oh, okay. I just
Okay.
sent it to your messenger. Let's see.
Oh.
Hold on. I can try to.
Do you-
I don't know how to send it to your cell phone because I'm on Messenger. Can you get into your Messenger on your phone? Let's see. If I could figure out how to do it, then I will do it. But
Okay.
let's see. Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. So this is Loretta's. I think I sent it. So this is Loretta's fur baby for anybody. It's very cute. Little snuffer. Oh, and the name is Mishi. Very cute. All right. Let's see. So this is Mishi. I don't think there's a way to share pictures on Facebook on the StreamYard. But I have the picture here if anybody wants to see Mishi. Oh, not doing a good job.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, very cute.
Oh, her aura. Can you just hold it up again?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Her aura keeps on changing. It keeps on changing. I see a lot of purple on her, and that means that she is very connected for you, and she's really deep. Like she's a really deep thinker, and I see a lot of gold on her, and that means that she's happy, that she loves you, but you have a deep connection with her. It's a beautiful picture.
Yeah, she's adorable, and she is crossed over. But it's interesting as I connect to her, and I feel, Loretta, like I've read for you before. I don't, you know, my brain barely works nowadays, but I don't think I've read this little snuffer before. But as I connect to Mishi, I just feel like there's so much gratitude connected with her. So I'm not sure if she was like a rescue or she was even like a breeder dog. There's some piece about that with her, because I just feel very much like that she has a lot of gratitude for the time that she spent with you. And now she's also talking to me about medical issues. So I don't know what she was on this side, that she had multiple issues. And I feel like you did everything in your power to try to fix those things. I mean, of course, we can't fix everything, and I understand that. But there is a lot of gratitude with her, and just sort of feeling like that. She's telling me that you were her angel. It's almost like you were each other's angel, you know, because I'm seeing that yin and yang sign. So it's like you each help the other. Because I'm also feeling that, you know, despite her tiny little, you know, physical self, you know, her heart was as big as the room, they're telling me. Because they're showing me like a picture of a heart filling the entire room. So there's so much love in her tiny little body. And I feel like that she was really able to help you through a lot of difficult times, is what she's talking to me about. And she's also showing me, like, I don't know if you ever put little bows in the hair, but she's making me aware of, she's showing me like a little red bow. And I'm not sure if that was for her hair or if that's tied around something that you have as a memorial for her, because she's also talking to me about some memorial, either like an altar or something where you have a lot of her stuff. But there's some piece about this little red bow she's mentioning. But there's a lot of gratitude and gratefulness coming from her. And, you know, she wants you to know that she's still I don't know why she's talking to me about, there's some piece about the water and spilling the water and lapping it up. So I don't know if you've had any spilt water in your house that you were like, how did that happen? But there was some piece about that she's saying that there's something spilled in the house recently, and that was her. And she just wants you to know that. So hopefully that was helpful. And yeah, I'm trying to navigate the readings and the comments. So, I'm not too good at doing it at once.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so absolutely, I can feel like that, that you guys had that symbiotic relationship and you rescued each other. So
yeah.
I hope that was helpful. Oh, she wore bows. Oh, and you have them on her altar. That's so cool. Yeah, she's saying that she wore bows and you have them on her altar as well. So that's awesome, Loretta.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing her with us. She's such a sweet little thing, but
she really is.
She's big, even though physically she was small, but she's just like, as I feel her energy is like huge, like literally like taking up the room.
She was so happy. She was so happy when she was with you, and she was just really, really, really happy that you are, her mom, and you'll always be her mom.
Yeah, absolutely.
And her spirit is still with you now.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. And if people don't know, like our animals, just like our people, they don't leave us. I mean, obviously they're not with us 24/7, but especially during times of stress and when you ask them, they do come, and it's not like, oh, please come with me, and like, boom, they're there. It's almost like, sometimes when you do something and you just try so hard, you're like, please give me a sign. It's almost like that energy blocks the sign from coming. And I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I always want a sign from my mom, but she never gives me one. And meanwhile, they're telling me all these things that have happened. And I'm like, well, all those things were signs. You were just kind of blocking that energy a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. She's still with you. And Loretta's saying that she feels her every day. So yeah. Well, she's definitely around you for sure. And somebody was asking where you send the pictures. You can send them to on Messenger through Facebook. Send them to Mari Cartagenova Medium. You can send me pictures that way. Or you can also send them to Catherine Grace on Facebook as well, her Facebook page. Or you can also send them to this page, which is the Medium Mari Psychic and Medium page. So any of those places you can. Oh, I'm so glad that it helped you, Loretta. Loretta's saying, this has helped me so much. Thank you both. I'm so grateful. Well, you're so welcome.
Yeah, she has so much love.
Yeah, she does. And thank you
She has like a big bundle of love.
Yeah, I know. I just see, I'm in a really large room now, and I just see this like big heart just like filling up the entire room. So she just has a lot of love, and she
still does.
Definitely around you. So, and I have Peter Buckley here, who runs the Lost Dog Show. Hi, Peter. How are you? Yeah, if you want to send a photo, I don't know, I'm not the StreamYard expert. I don't think you can post a photo directly on here, but you can send them to either of our messengers on Facebook. So absolutely do that if you would like a reading. Thank you for Dana was saying you can send it. We have helpers telling people where to send photos. Private Facebook, Mari Cartagenova, Catherine Grace. Thank you, Dana. You are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
You're hired. I always need a helper. So let's see here. So let me see. Let me just scroll back on the comments if I missed anybody. Let me see. If I missed you, just post it again, because I think there's so many comments going back that I can't sort of follow them all. So just put in another comment so that we know. Okay, I have a comment here from the lovely Lee Doran Thornton. And I don't know if you can see Catherine. I don't know if that's Falcon, but that's a horse. She has a couple of horses, but Falcon is a beautiful horse. And I don't have a picture of him handy. Lee. So Lee, if you're still on, shoot me a picture to my messenger and I can show Catherine, because, as you know, I've read Falcon a million times, but I'd be happy to sort of tune into him. But I'd love to hear what Catherine has to say, because she's really good with horses as well. And you know that I love my horsey friends. Yeah, we love them. So Lee, send me a picture, and then we can read Falcon and let's see. So I'm going to send this to you. Is it better for me to send you the picture, Catherine, or should
If you could just put it up on the screen.
Okay, so this is Peter Buckley, and he's saying this is Emma, and they're looking to rehome, and there seems to be a lot of positive on here. I'm not sure what you mean by your comments here, but I'm going to show Catherine. Sorry, I'm slightly retarded here.
Oh,
That's Emma. Emma.
And they're looking to rehome, you said?
Yeah, that's what the comment said. Peter, if you are, I'm just going to scroll to see if you posted again. If you're still on Peter, then let me know. So is this your dog? Are you looking at it? It says, this is Emma, and we're looking to rehome, and there seems to be a lot of positive on here. I'm not sure what that means. Positive what? Energy? Positive something? There's Emma.
Oh.
Oh. Very sweet.
Beautiful. She has a beautiful aura too.
She's gorgeous. I mean, so so Peter, I don't know if you put, okay, I see somebody else sent a picture of their dog. That's great. And I don't know if you're still on here, Peter, but let me know if you want to clarify. I mean, basically as I connect to Emma, yeah, it's crazy because I just feel like she's like a real spirit dog. I don't know what that's about, but that's what they're talking to me about. Like there's so much depth and soul to her. And I'm not sure if you're looking to rehome her or somebody else is looking to rehome her. So it's hard for me to answer that question without knowing, but I can just sort of tell you that as I connect to her energy, I feel like she's really deep, and she really needs somebody, if you're going to be rehoming her or whoever is, that's going to understand her. Because I don't feel like that she's going to be doing so super great in, there I am, that she would do super great in a house with a bunch of other dogs. Because I just feel like she really needs that one-on-one connection. I mean, maybe one other dog, but as I connect to her, I really feel like she's telling me like she wants to be the special one. She wants to be the princess. And I feel like underlying I don't know if there was like a sibling that she lost, because she's talking to me about some loss. So if there was like another littermate of hers that crossed, because there's some piece about missing somebody with her. But she really needs that one-on-one bond and connection with her human. So if you're going to rehome her, just make sure it's somebody that has a lot of time and a lot of energy, also a big yard, so that you can get that energy out as well, and is going to be able to spend that time with her. So, and Peter said, let's see. Yes, I'm here. She has been offered for us to take her here because we lost our Katie, and she seems to need one-on-one. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 100%. So I don't know if Catherine, you want to add some.
Yeah, I was just getting. She doesn't like to share attention. Like she does want to be the, the center of attention, and just needs a lot of just someone to be there with her all the time. She doesn't really like being by herself that much. She likes to be around people. But I think she'll make a great asset to your home, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it'll be a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you're right. Let me see. Katie was our all, and I feel like I'm only getting part of your comments here, Peter. Katie was our all, and that is what I feel she needs. Yeah, well, absolutely. Because I know Peter. I've worked with him. He's awesome. His Lost Dog show is awesome. He's just like a servant of the people and of the animals. So Peter, thumbs up to you for all the work you've done to bring lost animals home and help animals. He's amazing. If anybody knows Peter, big shout out to you. But yeah, absolutely. I feel like Emma, if you're thinking of taking her, I think that would be a fantastic fit. You just have to make sure that you have the energy to be with her a lot, because she just is I don't feel like she's hyper at all, but I just feel like
she's very smart.
Yeah, she's smart, and she just needs that like intensive kind of one-on-one, like she really needs to feel like. And the other thing is she really needs like a forever home. And I know, of course, if you took her, it would be, but you just need to make sure that you have the time and the energy to really pour into her, because she just wants like that one person to be with her. And I think that would be great.
I think she gets bored easily. She gets really bored. Like she needs to be challenged, like
Yeah.
to learn new tasks or like to have a little job that she can do because she does get really bored. And I think that's like when she acts out a little bit when she's bored. So
Yeah.
it's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, yeah. Well, you are very welcome, Peter. We're glad that I was able to give you a reading. So I know it's been a while, and yeah, I know.
Nice meeting you, Peter.
Peter is awesome for sure. So
It sounds awesome.
he is awesome, and I think Emma would be a good fit for
I
you.
can feel it.
I know that you have that super soul connection with the animals, and that's exactly what she needs. And I agree with everything Catherine said about her being super, super bright, and that if she's not sort of challenged a little bit, that she might chew on a lot of stuff. She's talking to me about destroying some shoes or low to the ground objects. So, but no, absolutely. I think she would be fantastic for you. So I'm seeing that other people have sent us pictures. So Catherine, check your messenger.
I know it's not.
To see if you got any here. Because I'm seeing that, let's see. Kyra has sent a picture of your dog, Ruby. All right, well, let me see if I can find that. I'm not sure who she sent that to. So let me know if you have that picture, Catherine.
Do you mind holding it up to the screen again?
Yeah, no, I'm seeing. I don't know if she's to me or
Thank you. I'm having a little trouble with my Facebook.
Okay, let's see. I do have a picture here, and this is your doggo Ruby. I'm just trying to make it bigger. Hold on one second. There we go. Oh, look at this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, Ruby. I love her.
Oh,
I love all of them, but you know, there's so much.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, do you want to take her first? There's so much soul to her.
I just see her like being excited, and she was deeply connected to you. And she's still with you. I feel like her spirit is still around you right now, and I think you can feel it too when she's nearby. She lets you know. She tries to like get your attention when she's nearby, even in spirit. But she loved being with you so much, and you were her best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's funny, as Catherine was talking, I just kept getting like the tail going. Like if you feel her, you'll feel the lapping of the tail. And not just like just the hard part of the tail, but I'm feeling like the fluffy fur off the end of the tail. It's like almost if you feel that, because I'm sort of feeling that against my leg and also on my upper arm. I don't know why. But as she comes closer to you, you should be able to feel that if you're in that sort of relaxed, not necessarily meditating, but like a meditative state. Because the way that you can feel your animals, it's not just like sitting there like, oh, please come through. You have to be like, take the deep breath, relax, drop into your heart space, and just sort of allow them to come. It's almost like, you're on the freeway and someone's staring at you and you stare back. Like, how did you know that, right? It's almost like that whisper, so when the animals or the people come close, it's like a whisper as well. So when I feel Ruby's getting close, there's some peace about that tail and the tail, the fur on the tail.
Like knocking things over the tail.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. But as I connect to her, she's talking to me about that. I feel like before you got her, she had a really difficult life. And I don't know if she was like a street dog, or there's some piece about that she almost like she had to fend for herself. So even if she had a home, I feel like that it's like she was neglected, or like they didn't really take good care of her, because I feel like that she has that sort of underlying piece. But when you got her, she's like saying like, she's telling me that her life did a 180. It doesn't mean that she suddenly turned into like Miss Happy-Go-Lucky, because I'm not feeling that with her, because I feel like all her underlying trauma sort of informed her future moving forward. But I definitely feel like she was super grateful that when she finally got to you, and she's telling me that you made the last years of her life really special. Now, I don't know, this is so funny, but she's showing me like a birthday cake. So I don't know if you ever baked her a birthday cake or had like a doggy birthday cake or took a can of dog food, put a candle in it. But there's some piece about celebrating her birthday, even if you didn't maybe know exactly when it was. And
Yeah.
she was saying that she really appreciates that you made her feel special and that you made, like, she's talking to me about all the sorrow that she experienced prior to being with you, is that you washed a lot of that away. So she's so sweet. I love her. Thank you so much. Kyra, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Thank you for sharing beautiful Ruby with us, and I hope that was helpful to you. Let's see. Let's see who else is here. And there is my beautiful friend, Connecting with Catherine's website. If you want
thank
to
you.
hold with
Thanks,
her,
Mari.
book a session or whatever. Again, she's doing a class on the 29th, like she mentioned, and we're still working on doing a class together. And all of my info is on my website, mediummari.com. I also post all my events on my Facebook page, which is Medium Mari, Psychic and Medium. And if you are watching this, then you are watching it on this page. So you should be able to check out all my events there, as well as on my event tab on my website. So let's see here. This is a little feedback from Peter. I don't know if I posted that before, but the dog Emma that we read, that this was helpful for him, and that Katie was his previous dog, and that was helpful to him. So
Yeah.
you're very welcome, Peter. I'm so glad that was helpful to you. Let's see. And we lost Catherine there. You disappearing?
Right there. Sorry.
It's like,
My light went off. Sorry about that.
I'm so glad, Peter, that it was helpful that we were able to confirm everything about Emma for you. No problem. I'm glad to give you a reading. And Amanda, hi, I see you. Amanda posted that she wanted, where do we send a picture? Basically, you can send it to either of our Facebook page messengers. And I'm sure if Catherine's willing, we'll probably do this again and do some more readings.
Oh, sure.
Fun. And I don't know if I missed anybody else. Let me see if there's any other pictures I have. If there's anything else you want to add, Catherine? Because I know we've been on for almost an hour.
Wow, that went by so fast.
I know.
Yeah. I hope
right?
everybody can still hear me.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, good.
That is awesome, for
Very
sure.
good.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm seeing another picture from Joan Scortino. Hope I didn't mess up that name. And I think Bigsby is passed, isn't he? Because I feel like I've read him before.
I just got sad.
Yeah, I think he's passed. Let me see.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Again. So let me see. This is, and I think I've read him before. This is Bigsby.
Oh, wow.
Look at him.
He's so handsome.
He is so handsome.
You're so handsome.
Yeah.
Hi, Bigsby.
Yeah, so I don't know if you have any thoughts on him. I feel like I've read him before. I don't remember, but yeah, if you want to give us your feedback on him, and then I can sort of add whatever I have.
I feel like he's still here. He's still with you, and he visits you a lot in the morning. You can feel his energy a lot in the morning. I'm getting a sense there was maybe some stomach issues going on before he passed. But he's saying he knows that you did everything for him, that you tried everything possible to help him feel better. And he knows that, even though he kind of like gave you a hard time about medicine and stuff like that and going to the vet, but he understands now how much you did for him. And he thinks about you guys every day, but he's not in any pain and his spirit is free now, but he does come and see you a lot. You can feel it more in the morning when you're having breakfast. He's like by the table, trying to get some food. But yeah, he's really funny. He's a really smart dog. Very smart.
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you.
Very intuitive. Yeah.
She was saying, so he is passed, and she's saying he was here, so that's good. You're welcome, Loretta. Loretta's saying that what a blessing it was for us to do readings. You're very
You're welcome, Loretta.
Joan, I do feel like I've read for Bigsby before. Yeah, he's like, as I'm connecting to him, it's like he's saying he's like the heart of gold, this dog, He's just he's telling me like he would have run in front of a train for you. And I don't know where that's coming from, but that's what they're talking about. Just super, super loyal and very dedicated to you. Also, while he was on this plane, he did have a little bit of anxiety. So I know that he looked to you for that. And I'm not even sure if you tried like CBD or things like that to try to help him a little bit with that, but there was a piece about that. But as Catherine said, now that he's passed, obviously, when you pass, you don't take any of your physical body or any of your physical issues with you. So he's 100% fine. But he is also talking to me about on the other side that he is with other animals. And he's also talking to me about a cat. So I don't know if this was a cat that you had while you were here currently, like when Bigsby was with you, or if it was a cat that you had when you were younger. But he is talking to me about hanging out with a cat. I'm not really sure.
The spirit cat.
Yeah, this other spirit cat that he's hanging out with. But he's just, again, he's very grateful. He's also talking to me that he's helping you. So I don't know if there's I don't know where this is coming from, but there's like a new project or something that you were working on or something you were trying to push through. I don't know if it's like a job promotion or again, like a business or part-time thing that you were working on, but he's talking to me about helping you with that. I'm not exactly sure how he's helping you, but he's talking to me that in spirit, because a lot of times they do come through and try to help you with different things or put things in your path to try to make whatever it is you're doing easier. So he is talking to me about that. And he's telling me that he wants to pay back all of the kindness that you gave him. So
he's definitely trying to help her with things.
100%.
I see there's like a goal that you want to finish, and he really wants you to be able to do that. So that's what you feel his energy a lot.
Absolutely. I'm just looking at my messages here because I know that Luann sent me a picture of her kitty, but I don't have the kitty's name. But yeah, absolutely. What you said about Bigsby is 100% true. So I hope that was helpful, Joan. And I do have Luann's picture of her kitty, but I don't have a name. Luann, is your Rusty? Has he passed? Luann? Here, I'll show you the picture. I don't know if he's passed. Sorry.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I see a lot of blue on him and his white fur. It's part of his aura, the blue, and around his mouth. And he was a really good communicator. He really communicated on a deep level with you. And that's what blue means to me when I see blue on an animal. But you guys were just super connected. And I think both of you knew each other in a past life too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Rusty, she said. And I don't know if Rusty is passed or not. But yeah, I mean, I know that I've read for Luann before. And yeah, I absolutely feel like in a lot of ways that he's your spirit cat, like even when he was here. Oh, she's saying that she had to, let me post this here. She had to put him down a week ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, that's so crappy.
He's with you. He's still with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I just keep getting like spirit cat. So even when he was here, I'm feeling like that he was in a lot of senses your like spirit animal, if that makes any sense. Because I just feel like Catherine was saying, like we're usually on the same wavelength, that you guys were connected in a past life. And I just feel like you guys have that soul to soul connection. And that, when you cross because we come here, for people that don't know, we come here in soul groups. And we come here with our people and our animals. And then when we all cross, we go back up and we reconnect with all those same people and animals in spirit. And I do feel like Rusty is part of your soul group. And I do feel like that he was here to really, he's talking to me about drying your tears, just like really being there for you in an emotional sense. Like I feel like he was one of those that he was always around, even if he wasn't on top of you all the time. I do see him almost like sitting on your neck sometimes, but then there are those times that he kind of needed his own little personal space. So I can see he'd be like, okay, mom, I need a little space. And then he'd be on you and then back and forth kind of. Oh, okay. Luann saying I read him a while ago. Yeah, because I was like, I think I've read for you before. So, but it is really hard, and especially in the time, like it's been so recent for you. But also, I would say the good thing about when it's such a recent crossing is that a lot of times they do, you can physically see them. Because I know when my cat passed, I was able to see him like physically, his spirit, and that was really super cool. So I do definitely feel like Rusty's still around you, and he just wants you. He's showing me like rubbing his tail. He's showing me almost like his tail wrapping around your leg, and he's making me feel like my left leg. So just be mindful for that. That's something that you might feel that he's around you. Yeah, she's saying that he was by her side all the time, and that it sounds like she feels him. So, so I'm glad.
I feel like I'm sorry. I feel like he's very psychic, this cat. Like, and I feel like he's been showing himself to her, like trying to make contact with her still.
Yeah.
So it's just good to notice those signs, like what Mari said about the leg. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel like that tail almost curling around your leg. So just be aware. And again, for anybody that's watching, when the animals come and they connect with us, it's not like this, it's subtle. It's almost like a breeze, or it's almost like it's a very subtle energy. So just sort of be aware of that. If you're expecting like, a brick to come down and hit you, no, that's probably not going to happen. I mean, who knows? Anything could happen. But in my experience, when you're feeling the animals or feeling spirit, it's subtle. It's almost like, it's almost like a whisper. So you just have to, again, deep breath in, allow yourself to drop into your heart space, and just be with that energy. And then you're going to be able to feel your loved one or your fur baby. So I'm glad, Luann, that was helpful to you. Just know that he's there, and, feel him next to you. And she's saying that she does, that she sees him a lot. So, because you're very psychic as well, Luann. So just, like allow that, and allow those visitations, and allow that love of spirit to fill you up,
When you see him, you can talk to him too. Just tell him how much you love him and miss him, because he can hear you. You want to make that time like really special when you see him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So good. Well, I think it was awesome to have this time, Catherine.
I know.
Yay!
Yay, we did it.
We tackled the new technology.
Yeah.
Us.
This is the first time I ever done this.
I've done it before, but I haven't been the host before. So.
You did a great job.
Oh,
you did great.
So
you did great.
So Leslie Hoffman for inspiring me to try to use StreamYard, because she uses it herself.
Thanks, Leslie.
Yeah, thank you. And we will definitely be, watch my website, and you can get on Catherine's website to find out what's happening next. If you want to see me again this week, I'm going to be on Metaphysical Minds, which is.
I'll watch it.
Tune in on the Best American Psychic page on Facebook. It's going to be live at 12 noon Eastern. And the amazing Shay Parker is the host, as she always is on Metaphysical Minds. And I will be with the super amazing Catherine Glass, psychic medium, and we will be talking about auras. So that is going to be for this week. And Catherine mentioned, you want to mention your class again that you're.
Sure. It's on Zoom. It's July 29th from 7 to 9.
Awesome. And where can they get that information?
Well, you can see it on my Facebook page and with New Hampshire Metaphysical too.
Awesome. So if they want to sign up, there'll be sign up info on your Facebook page.
Yeah. Or you could actually just go to my website and sign up on my website.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah. You can sign up on her website. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you, Luann.
Thank you.
We will plan this again. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And it was great to give readings to everybody. And if we missed you, tune in next time.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.